government announced today its plans for a new community conciliation process. The Justice Minister said it was designed to reduce the workload of the overcrowded court system and to give first-time minor offenders a chance to resolve their actions with their victims and families.
Hi. As most of you know, my name's Jack Manning, and I'll be convening this community conference. Before we begin, I'd like to introduce everybody. You all know Wayne Travis, but some of you might not know his mum, Maureen, or Barry McLean, one of Wayne's oldest friends from primary school. Greg Baldoni, owner and manager of Baldoni Scaffolding, and his wife, Claire. Two of Wayne's workmates, Richard Halligan and Hakeem Slimon. Greg's personal assistant, Julie Rochester, and his accountant, Therese Martin. Thank you all very much for coming. This is a difficult matter, but the fact that you're all here means that we can try and work out how you want to handle it. I'd like to focus on the incident itself, which occurred outside Greg's house at 6:05 on the 10th of March and involved Greg and Wayne.
Ooh, good hit.
Go, 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 go. Go,
Ooh.
yes!
Oh,
Out, 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 out.
Yes, we're in the waste I wonder. Everything just glued under. You are my one and two-time
Wayne, you've already admitted to being involved in the incident. If you don't want to continue here, you can leave at any time. But if you do, you'll probably have to face a normal courtroom. Do you understand that? I'd like to begin the conference with you telling us exactly what happened. Step by step.
You know already.
We'd like to hear it from you. Exactly how you remember it.
I ran this Jack. Went right up his ass with me pool pipe.
And where did this happen?
Outside his house.
And how did you come to be there?
I went there after he sacked me.
Straight after he sacked you?
No. I had a few drinks first.
How were you feeling?
Great. Competent like cardboard.
Before you hit him.
Pissed off.
What do you reckon about it now?
Well, I reckon anyone who buys a Jag is crazy.
Who's been affected by what you did, Wayne?
Your mum.
How did it affect your mum?
Made her upset.
How'd that make you feel?
Not great.
You love your mum a lot, don't you, Wayne?
Well, she's had a rough enough time without this sort of shit.
Anybody else been affected, Wayne?
No. Mainly my mum.
There's no one else here that's been affected.
No.
What's the use, huh? Seriously. Well, you don't think I've been affected?
Do you think Mr. Baldoni's been affected?
Well, yeah, he might have hurt his neck a bit.
A bit. It's just come out of the brace.
Was ramming Mr. Baldoni's car all you did to him that day?
Yeah. That's all. I just rammed his car.
You said something to him as well, though, didn't you? You see what happens, A. You do me, I'll do you, and when you fix your fucking posh car, I'll wait and I'll come back and smash it again and again and again. Did you say that one?
Might have, can't remember much.
Do you think saying that to Mr. Baldoni would help you get your job back?
No. But I still want my job back.
Do you think that's likely, Wayne?
Well, that's why I come here today. It's the only bloody job I've ever liked.
Wayne, do you think it's likely that Mr. Baldoni's going to give you back
Oh,
the
give
job?
him a break,
Hey,
mate.
how would you like it if someone took your fucking job away from you?
Right. Wayne, how do you think Mr. Baldoni felt when you rammed his car and threatened him?
I don't know. He didn't say a thing. He just sat there.
How do you think he was feeling?
I don't know.
Wayne,
He didn't say a thing.
I think you can probably guess how Mr. Baldoni was feeling, can't you?
I hate questions, all right? It gets me mad and I get confused.
Look, he
Stop.
gets stirred up about things, you know? He's not stupid. He just gets stirred up.
Wayne, you can leave if you want to, but you agreed to be here.
Look, I just want my job back, okay? That's why I come here.
Well, I don't think that's why everyone else has come here, Wayne.
Wayne, mate, if someone parked outside your place and rammed your car, how would you feel?
Well, let's find out how Greg feels. Greg, how did you feel when it happened?
How do you think? Huh? You drive into your driveway. You know, I think you're entitled to. I maybe think you're safe. You're home. Everything's okay. You can relax.
How do you feel about it now?
I'm still very angry. I was the one who gave him a job. You know. Well, the others didn't, and you can't half blame him, you know, given his track record. That's not the first time he's threatened to attack a workmate.
No, Greg. I was given to believe from Richard that he hasn't actually attacked anyone in the
Well, he
workplace.
certainly
He's been
threatened
working
them.
with you.
You know,
Doesn't
he-
actually attack him.
It was only a matter of time. You know? But like everything else, as soon as this flared up, you know, it's the same old story. Don't fire him! He'll never get another job!
Who was urging you not to fire him?
Richard. My foreman.
You thought one would be okay, didn't you, Richard?
Well, I mean, basically, he's a very good worker. He's probably the best of the lot of them in terms of enthusiasm and energy.
Yeah, I'm the first to arrive and last to leave every day. And I get fired.
He's so bloody enthusiastic, he was a pain. He used to arrive half an hour before starting time.
Please go on.
Well, look, a foreman gets a guy like that, you don't exactly want to sack him. Look, most of the time he's good-humoured. He's full of fun.
Claire, you were at home at the time of the incident, weren't you?
Yes.
Did you know who Wayne was before that?
No, I had no idea.
How has it affected you both?
Well, it's been appalling. Greg still can't sleep. I can't sleep. You had to be there, really, to know what it was like.
Yeah, that's right, you do me, huh? I fucking do you! And when you fix your car, I will come back and I'll smash it again! Huh?
What are you looking at?
It was a nightmare, really. It still is.
Wayne? Claire's just told you how it's affected her. What do you think now?
Give him a break.
Please, this whole conference has been set up to give him a break.
Wayne? You pull into your driveway,
put the handbrake on, and then out of the blue, someone smashes into the back of your car. How do you feel? Claire, can you please tell us how it's affected you again?
Greg's been in pain for weeks. But I've said this, he still can't sleep. He's a nervous wreck. Like getting phone calls and there's no one on the other end.
Do you know about these phone calls, Wayne?
Hello? Hello? Who is this? Oh, God. Hello? I can hear you breathing.
What was it?
Oh, what do you think? It's like so creepy. It's like it's threatening us.
I'll talk to Maureen tomorrow.
Yeah. Let me do that.
I just want my job back. But when they answer, I don't know what to say, you know?
Can you see how phone calls like that might affect some people?
I'm not gonna touch him again.
Can you see how upset you've made Mr. and Mrs. Baldoni? Can you see that maybe they're more upset than you thought they were? Do you have anything you'd like to say to them?
They might be upset. But they're not as upset as me.
Maureen, what did you think when you heard about this?
My stomach turned over. Finally, Wayne has a job that he loves and he's happy, and all of a sudden, without any warning, it's all over.
But Wayne's temper's been a long-term problem, hasn't it?
Wayne's got a quick fuse, everyone knows that. He was never an Einstein at school, and he's always had a quick fuse, but he's always been a friendly and willing boy, too. That's what some people forget. He loves work. Always has. Ask him to do something and it's done. He'd do anything for anyone who treats him right.
He'd do anything for his mates.
Wayne's too trusting, he gets picked on. Teased.
How long did he last in the other jobs?
Not long. This one was different.
So what finally went wrong this time, Wayne? Why did Greg fire you?
Oh, Wayne! Well, I was the only one stupid enough to still be around when Wayne found out the others had set him up.
I made a total fool of him.
It's just a bloody joke, hon.
Some joke.
It's a joke that had been going on for quite some time, yeah?
For Christ's sake, everyone takes a piss out of everyone all the time. Okay? It's the only way we get through the bloody day. Chief, you tried erecting scaffolding 10 hours a day, 6 days a week.
We rib each other all the time.
You get some shit, you dish it back.
It's just a joke.
Big joke.
Listen, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, I'm his oldest mate.
Yeah? Well, lucky you, right? Because oldest mate, we work with him.
Maybe you should tell us about the joke, Hakim.
Everyone he knows.
Julie, you were involved in the joke, weren't you?
Jesus, Jack, it was a joke.
Maybe you should tell us about the joke, Hakim.
Look, from the minute he arrived, okay, he was telling us all how strong he was, and how fit he was, and how he could lift twice as much as any of us.
I could.
Yeah? How women were crazy about him. Mate, he drove us bloody mad.
I didn't say that. I said that most people think I look like Brad Pitt. No, it's true. You guys just can't take it.
If you believe what Wayne told you, you'd think he was God's gift to women.
Jesus Christ, he told us 50 times that some tart told him he looked like Brad Pitt.
Whoa,
you're okay.
No, I'm not getting mad.
You're okay.
No, I'm not getting mad.
You're
I'm not
okay.
getting mad.
Ben, sit down, please.
Just a seat. You don't look like Brad Pitt.
She wasn't the only
Not
one,
even
mate.
close.
That's
Sit
the
down.
only one, you know.
Sit down, you child. Sit down.
Not helpful, Hakim. Come on.
It was just a joke. Okay, the boys came to me and said Wayne thought he was Brad Pitt and to play up to it a bit.
That's it.
Who came to you?
Hakeem.
It's a joke, mate. It's a joke.
What happened?
Every time he came into the office or I went out into the yard, I'd give him a smile and a look.
Better than I thought. I did.
Oi! Did you see the way she looked at me, man? We got this little thing going on. We want you to go with him to the movies, okay?
No,
Why not?
because I've got better things to do and he's strange.
He's not strange. He's a bit slow.
It's $10. It's $10.
Oh, hey, she dead set likes you.
Bullshit.
Say that? I spoke to her, all right?
Yeah?
Yeah, listen to me.
Yeah. See how it's going down, okay? She's gonna sneak out on Friday night and she's gonna meet you at the flicks.
And she likes the flicks.
She loves the flicks.
Ah, you're gonna get a bit of flick in this down.
Hey.
Your dick in the popcorn.
Stop it. You're getting all the pussy.
You left me standing in the rain while you were getting in the taxi. I did the standing in the rain. Oh, babe, when I was wet right to the bone, you were deciding that you was going home, and I was wet right to the bone.
Yeah, well, I don't give a fuck. Okay.
Don't give a fuck, mate. You're not being fair to the chick, yeah? Okay, she likes you, mate. She does. But she's got a boyfriend. That's the problem.
Well, then why'd she go out with me then?
Listen, she likes you, man, okay? That's why she didn't show up. Look at that face, man. That handsome bastard. She's scared she'd fall in love with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why didn't you show up?
Sorry?
You said that you were gonna meet me at the flicks on Friday night. You didn't. I
I
mean,
never said I was going to meet you at the flicks.
yeah, you did. You told Akeem, and Akeem told me that you liked me.
Wayne, I haven't been completely honest with you. I'm very flattered that you like me. You're very handsome. But I really do love my boyfriend, and I just couldn't go through with it.
Yeah,
You understand that?
Yeah, I do.
Thanks, Wayne. I'm sorry for screwing you around.
No, that's okay. But hey, if your boyfriend is in any trouble, come speak to me, okay?
You're a sweetheart.
Jack Dead said he drove us mad, okay? Telling us that Julie told him that she was crazy for him, okay? And that she was gonna, what, ditch her boyfriend any second. That was gonna happen. So what we told him was, the one who was really crazy about him was, Therese.
How did he react to that?
He said Therese was too quiet for him. But, we told him that the quiet ones were the ones that go for it.
What happened, Therese?
He started coming in the office and looking at me.
How'd you feel?
Upset? I don't handle that sort of thing very well. I'm not the social type like some around here. I liked Wayne. He was always cheerful, but not in that sort of way.
Did he become a nuisance?
At the start, he just looked and smiled. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a nun or anything. I like being noticed, but I didn't want Wayne to think that I liked him in that sort of way.
What did you do when he smiled at you?
I just looked the other way.
I'm telling you, man, Therese is the one.
Therese?
Therese is the one. Look here. Please tell him what they say about the Catholic girls.
Yeah, but listen. No, wait. Because, man, every time I talk to her, she doesn't look at me. I don't think she likes me, bro.
Well, I mean, she likes me, bro. Mate, listen, she does that to everybody, okay?
Yeah.
She's a fucking shy little mom.
What the fuck would you know, Schwammer boy? Silly Arab.
Fuck you. Wayne, write her a letter. She's hot for you.
Whoa, hang on, a letter.
You should write her a letter.
A letter?
Chicks like getting letters. Right? Let me talk. Jesus, Nookie. Chicks like getting letters, man. All right? What is it? It's romantic.
It's fucking romantic.
It's romantic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, she's shy. She won't get weird.
Nah, but listen, man, I don't know how to write a fucking letter.
I'll help you, mate. No worries.
Yeah?
I can help you.
Thanks, bro.
Shakespeare.
You're a good man.
Hey, come on, another beer. Come on, another beer.
Yeah, I got
Wayne
it.
Chef.
All right, I got it.
Wayne
Hey,
Chef.
yeah. Excuse
Wayne
me.
Chef.
Can I get 5 more?
Yes, no, good on you, Wayne. Be good day. Come on. Cheers, eh? Want them candles? Cheers,
Dear Wayne, I feel the same way about you too. I think you're very handsome and sexy. I'm a very shy person, so even though I never look at you or smile, I just want you to know how much I really like you.
That works.
Hey, tell him to meet her in the car park at lunch.
No.
Fucking do it, you mole.
Hey, what's going on here?
None of your business, Richie. We're just having a fucking chat, mate.
Yeah, was that truck loaded?
Yes. Wayne's onto it.
Well, come on, I'm sure Jules has got stuff to do. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
bum boy?
Come on, guys.
Jules, no, just try this, okay? I usually eat lunch in my car because, you know, I don't like making small talk with the others.
Yeah.
Want that mold, Julie?
Shit.
I'm just kidding. Meet me in my car for lunch. We'll go for a drive and, you know, we'll have more than a bite of lunch, if you know what I mean.
Hey. What are you eating?
Lunch.
It's a nice car you got. Hey, do you want to go for a drive?
A drive where?
I don't know, just, we drive somewhere.
Wayne, get out of my car.
Hey, wait a second, I didn't do anything! No, see, man, I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything! Listen to me! I didn't do nothing! No, Greg, you don't understand! I didn't do nothing!
Get out of here! Go,
I just want to talk to her, man.
No.
I didn't mean to scare you, Tariq!
Get out of here now! Go, Wayne, go! Okay, mate, okay,
No.
Wayne, go, just go.
No, I
Go,
didn't
Wayne,
do
just get out of here,
anything.
please. Get the fuck out of here, go! Go! It's okay, he's gone. Please, it's okay, he's fine, he's gone.
I'm sorry.
Didn't you think Therese might be frightened?
It was a bit of a joke on Therese as well.
And why would you want to play a joke on Therese?
She can be a bit off-putting. When you talk to her, she just turns her head away and says yes or no without even looking at you.
I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. It's just that everything I say sounds stupid as soon as I've said it.
Greg, you told me that Richie kept you up to date on the joke and you thought it was quite amusing up to this point.
I didn't think it was such a big deal, you know. Frankly, anything that keeps the boys amused, you know, stops them from whinging. But when I saw the state Therese was in, I knew it had gone too far.
I didn't do anything, okay, Greg? I just asked her if she wanted to go for a ride.
Wayne!
No, see, you don't understand. She said she liked me.
They were playing a trick on you.
No, that's bullshit, man. Look, she wrote me a fucking letter.
They were having you on, mate. They wrote that letter. They made up all that stuff about Therese. It was a joke. It was a joke. Right?
Fucking pricks!
Wayne!
I'm gonna fucking kill him!
Wayne! Come back here now! Wayne!
Right, guys, we've got to finish this top section. It's a little bit wonky. So we get this done, we're done for the day, okay? Come on, I've been here for half an hour.
Let him have his fucking smoke, mate. He just lit up.
Hello, Greg, yes.
Hey, listen, mate, Wayne is on his way over to you guys right now and he's out of control. You guys better make yourself scarce until he calms down. No, just go. No, leave it. Just get out of there right now.
Well, it wasn't me who set this thing up, so I thought I was safe to stay.
You know, that's bullshit, man. You went in on it too. Come on. Come on, admit it. They were all in on it, but you went in on it too.
But you were the one that copped it.
Yeah, I was the only one around.
Did you mean to hurt him that badly?
No, Jack, he was in on it too, mate.
Did you think he was the main one?
No, he wasn't the main one. Hakeem was the main one, but he had pissed off.
I thought we'd have to get an ambulance for him. He was so messed up.
When did you tell Wayne he was fired?
Straight after we cleaned Richard up.
Hey. Come on, get out of the car. Get out of the car, Wayne. Open the door. We're gonna talk. Come on. Turn that bloody noise down. Down. Right. Listen, Wayne. I can't have my employees bashing someone whenever they feel like it. It's just not on. I'm gonna have to let you go, mate.
No, please, Mr. Bolzini, please don't take me.
Mate, you left me with no choice.
No.
Mate, we nearly had to take Richard to the hospital.
Yo, I promise I won't do it again, okay?
It's not the first time.
No, that's my fucking car into a tree!
Jesus,
I'm
Wayne!
gonna fucking do it!
Jesus! I'm a friend of your mother's, for Christ's sake. But you left me with no choice. I'm sorry.
Do you feel bad about what you did to Richard?
Pretty bad. Should have been Hakeem.
Do you think you should say something to Richard? Wayne?
Yeah, sorry, mate. But it should have been Hakeem.
It's all right, mate. No permanent damage.
No, you know what? I'm sorry, mate. You were the best of the lot of them. And I shouldn't have, you know, jobbed you.
Right. Listen, I was a foreman. I should have stopped it.
Best of the lot of them.
For fuck's sake, Richard, I wasn't the only one in on it. Okay? I wasn't the only one in on it.
You were the ringleader.
Maureen, listen, I never did any of that other stuff, okay? I never borrowed money off him like some of his other workmates.
Workmates? They weren't his mates, none of them. Let him dry every payday. They took him out drinking and made him shout them all.
Oh, we didn't make him, Mrs. Travis. He always insisted.
No, I wanted to shout him, okay?
Sometimes he'd come home with half his pay packet gone. And what he hadn't shouted, he'd lent. It wasn't lending, it was robbery.
They were me mates.
Some mates.
I never borrowed off him. I let him buy me a beer or two, but I didn't ever borrow any money.
No, neither did I.
You took more than one or two drinks. You all did.
It made him happy.
Bloody animals.
You'll get yours, okay?
Mate, I didn't rob him like some of the others, okay?
I used to set him up for their bloody amusement. Set him onto other guys in the pub, get him into fights. Poor kid. No defences. Trust anyone. They just used him as a butt for their amusement.
Mum, you're making me sound like an idiot.
You're not an idiot, son. You just trust people you
Yeah,
shouldn't.
well, they're me mates. I'm allowed to trust them.
Absolutely defenceless. Not one skerrick of remorse. Took half his pay packet week after week, got him into fights just to get a cheap laugh.
No, I didn't approve of that stuff.
You didn't do anything to stop it, though, did you? You're the foreman. They take notice of you. In all that time, you didn't say a word.
I couldn't have stopped them.
Did you try? No. Weak. They told him that the guys that worked at Dinans said the Baldini's guys were fairies, and he went and took them all on and got himself half killed.
The Dining guys did say that, okay? You're making me sound like an idiot, Ma, please.
Yeah, you hang your head in shame. It's too late now.
You guys want to say anything?
Sorry, mate.
That's all right, man. Wasn't you, it was Hakeem and Nookie. They were the ones that got me in the fight. And Macca and Nookie took money from me. And they said they'd pay it back, but they never did.
I'm sorry, mate. I should have stopped it. I'm ashamed of it now, but I used to laugh along with them. Look, after a week of putting up scaffolds, everyone's looking for any laugh they can get. Shit. No excuses. Mate? I'm sorry.
No worries.
Hey?
Job me.
Well,
what is this? Huh? Was that the fucking girl guides all of a sudden? Jack, I'm not apologising, okay, mate? I'm not going to start hugging everyone. What the fuck is this? You ever worked in a place like ours, mate?
I've worked in worse, mate.
You won't get him to apologise. He's the bloody ringleader.
If you've ever worked at a place like Baldoni's, right, you know that everybody takes the piss out of everybody all the bloody time. It's the only way we stay sane. You take it, and you give back as good as you get, yeah?
The only one who was taking it was Wayne.
Right, okay, so who do you think was taking it before Wayne came along, Maureen? No? I was, right? You know what, fuck it, apologise to me too, mate.
Come on, everyone cops a bit of stick.
Eh? Mate, I've been in this country since I was 8, right? And you call me a fucking, what was it? All your Arab mates are good for is blowing yourselves up. That's what they said. Apologise to me.
Mate, it wasn't that bad.
No? What, over the bloody loudspeaker system? Hakim is barred from the lunchroom because he eats stinking wog food. That's what they said.
It was a joke.
It was you that made the announcement, Richard. Right? Bloody foreman. Boss, you reckon he's setting a great example? Mate, you know when I walked into the lunchroom, right? He had a sign on a chair in the middle of the warehouse, right? And it said, Al-Qaeda eats here. Remember?
It was a joke.
I got that part. Mate, you know I eat pies, right? With dead horse and everything, I love it. And they say I eat stinking wog food.
Why'd you make the announcement?
I didn't think of the idea. Mac and Nookie, they pressured me into it because they wanted it to sound official.
Why didn't you say no?
Exactly. Why didn't you say no?
Oh, shit, mate, you got to fit in, especially if you're the foreman. Otherwise, I think you're too big for your boots.
You, Mac. Jackie does everything they tell him, mate. Okay? Does everything anyone tells him. Here's something you didn't know. He sold us out to Greg.
Bullshit.
No one sold you out.
No? Mate, it's the worst workplace agreement I've ever seen, okay? There's no overtime rates, there's no nothing.
No, I didn't push you all.
No, not much, Richard. No. Oh, we don't need the bloody unions, he tells us. Yeah, Greg will look after us. Yeah, right.
No, this is the first I'd heard of you being so unhappy, Hakim.
Greg, everyone is too shit scared to say anything to you, mate, right?
Hakim, we're not here today for you to say stuff that's going to make it difficult for you at work, okay? Be careful.
Where did you work that was so bloody bad?
In a mine.
Yeah, well, this job's fine for Wayne, okay? He does the same dreary thing day in, day out. He doesn't even care. I mean, look at him. He loves it.
Don't talk about him as if he's stupid.
Listen, let's stop all talking shit, okay? Wayne, mate, I am sorry, okay? But you're not the brightest star in the sky, mate.
I'm not stupid.
You call him stupid one more time.
Barry,
I'll clock you
sit
on
down.
right here and now.
Barry, come on, Barry, sit down. Sit down, please. Come on, mate. Come on, it's not
I
helpful.
get
Sit down.
upset and I get confused. Not stupid.
Mate, I'm just saying that the sad thing is you're the one going, okay? And you love this job. We all hate it, and we stay.
Hakim, if you hate it so much, why don't you just shove off?
Let's not make threats, Greg.
Where?
Hang on a second. I've got to sit here and listen to him tell everyone how much he hates working for me?
We're being open here today, okay? We're saying stuff that we normally wouldn't say.
Well, I can't see any bloody good coming out of it.
Greg, there are a lot of factors that destroyed your Jaguar, and we're just trying to work through some of them, okay?
Just get upset, all right? And confused. That's what I get.
Miners get well paid, right, mate? At least they get well paid. Jack, we're the bottom of the barrel, mate, okay? We're the shit of the earth, and we know it.
I've got a mate starting a business in China, right? Now there are millions upon millions there who would be happy to do the same work as you for $1 and 2 bowls of rice a day.
I'm not in bloody China, mate.
But why should you get 100 times more than them, huh? For the same work? This is an international bloody economy. Why should they have, a special union to protect them? Why?
Give it a rest.
They want a rest. They don't know how lucky they've got it. Right, because of me, because of what I started 27 years ago, 72 people go home with a wage every week. And they're getting 100 times more than anyone would be getting in China for the same fucking work. But you know what? All I get is whinges.
Hey, Greg,
That's
we're not
what
in
I
China,
get.
mate. Hey, listen, we're not in fucking China, okay, mate? We're in Australia.
Really?
Yeah, and here in Australia, I get $2 an hour less than guys doing exactly the same as me. That's the reality.
Now what? You know what? It is a bloody tragedy that Wayne has to go. A tragedy. No, he does twice the work that you guys would do.
Yeah, and I'll work even harder for you, Mr. Baldoni. I promise. No, I'll pay off your car. I'll work it off.
I don't know where you get this figure of $2 an hour, mate.
Hey, we're $2 an hour lower than anyone else in the industry, okay, mate? And you told us we should take
Mate,
it.
if you don't want to work here, just go.
Don't you want to know how your workforce feels, Greg?
Jack, listen, man, he'll sack me for sure for speaking out, but I just don't give a shit. I came here today to speak my mind, right? And I'm bloody gonna. Why, no one wants to say anything? Jules? Therese?
Are you paying the lowest rates, Greg?
We are not here today to talk about what I pay or what I don't pay. I've come here out of respect for Maureen, all right? Now, for her sake, I hope her son doesn't end up in prison. I am not the person on trial here, and if you start treating me like I am, I'm out that door straight away, okay? And he's gonna have to take his chances.
Okay, but surely you want your firm to work better and be more profitable?
Sure, but what the hell has that got to do with assaulting me in my driveway?
Maybe more than you think, okay? I would like to pursue the issue of workplace morale. Is that okay with you, Greg?
Greg knows perfectly well things aren't good at work.
Claire, please stay out of this.
No, you tell me this all the time, don't you? How the company's not running like it should be running, how, that you're not getting the contracts that you should be because the work's not in on time, and it's slipshod, and there's too much absenteeism, too many accidents. I hear this every night.
This is not the place to discuss
What you
workplace
didn't
issues,
tell
okay?
me is that you're paying them less than the other firms.
I pay what I can afford to pay. We're just hanging in there, you know that? Therese, am I right or what?
It's pretty tight.
Oh, so you're not going to be spending 2 months in Italy and France this year, mate? You're not doing that trip, eh? And what, you're not selling your yacht, Captain Greg?
Hey, listen, Hakeem. If you had the balls or the brains to start a business and work 27 years to build it up, then you might want to reward yourself every now and again too, mate.
Okay, thank you.
But you haven't.
Hakeem, we've heard enough from you for a while, please. Thank you.
Look, name me one place that's paying $2 an hour more than what we're getting.
Well, Dinan's for a start, mate. Hey, listen, you know why? You know what you did to us, okay? And we know why.
We got an okay deal.
Okay, wait, we got a shit deal. And you told us to take it because Greg promised you the manager's job, mate.
That's
and now
shit,
we've all
Hakim. That's shit.
We know, okay? Greg promised you the manager's job and then he double-crossed you, mate, didn't he? He gave it to Adrian instead. And now we've all been done.
I didn't promise anything.
You promised him the manager's job.
How would you know?
Because he told me, mate, when he was drunk down at the pub. But he didn't give it to you, did he, mate? Hey? No. Our owner gives it to his bloody son.
I didn't promise that to Richard. I said it might happen, okay?
You said I had it.
Well, you're turning on me too now, are you?
You did promise, mate.
Yeah, right, I did promise, okay? But family comes first.
Suck you, Richard. Big fucking suck.
And this is my business, all right? I paid for it. I own it. Adrian was stuffing up his life. I had to do something.
Yeah.
You got kids, you know how it is, man.
Yeah.
Greg is perfectly entitled to give his own son a job. It's ridiculous. And he wasn't stuffing up his life. He dropped out of uni. Big deal.
We're still smoking the stuff in case you haven't noticed, Mrs. Baldoni.
Hakeem, you're not helping yourself. Come on, mate. Come on.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna say things that are real.
Okay, Hakeem, we're all...
Jack?
Yeah, Hakeem.
And you know what, boss? I'm not gonna stop. Because what happens here, man, it's sick. Yeah? It's sick. It makes me fucking sick, and I'm gonna say it.
Hakeem, we're all very, very clear how you feel right now, okay?
I'm really, really sorry, mate. But, building scaffolds is not the work that they do in heaven. I'm sorry about that.
Could things run a little bit better, though, Greg?
Oh, don't try and tell me now that Hakeem's got the answers, please.
Listen, man, I know a hell of a lot more about what's going on than you, all right?
Yeah? Such as?
Yeah, well, your son hates the place, okay? I'm not saying that typeset you, mate. I swear to God, hey, I'm not, all right? I like that kid, Claire, I really do. But he's not cut out for it. All right, man, he's not happy.
How do you know?
So I talk to him. That's it. Do you?
Now you're really getting on my nerves, okay? Now you're really, really fucking me off.
Maybe he's saying something you should hear, though.
We
Greg.
know he's not happy. We're doing our best. He's doing his best.
He's not smoking that shit anymore. That's bullshit. He's finished with that dope stuff.
He is, Greg.
Why wouldn't he
All
be?
the time, mate.
Why wouldn't he be smoking the stuff non-stop?
What's that, Matt? What do you mean by that?
When you hear shit about your old man day after day, how can you be doing okay?
What's he here?
Oh, they just tell him stuff to upset him.
Lies. Yeah.
What kind of lies?
Hakeem, is this important, mate?
Forget it. Actually, forget it. All right, forget it.
That his father pays himself too much, goes on too many holidays, you know, that sort of stuff.
Oh, he is more than that.
What?
Lies, rumours, they make it up, Claire.
Greg. Not again.
Again? What?
I wonder why Adrian's been so kind to me lately.
What are you talking about?
All those interstate trips, for God's sake, you don't do any business interstate. I must be an idiot.
There's nothing going on.
And Julie just happens to go with you every time.
Well, she's my personal assistant. She has to come, for Christ's sake.
There's nothing going on, Claire, I swear to you.
Okay, Claire, sit down.
No!
There's absolutely nothing going on, Claire.
Was
Good,
there?
let's move on
Was
then.
there one?
It doesn't matter. I've handed in my resignation, okay? I'm going.
Oh, great. This is happening in front of all my employees.
We
This is
know
fantastic.
already, we know.
Okay, guys, let's get back on track. It's
What
about
is it
a
with
young
you?
man here.
You got a cog missing in your brain or something?
I'm really sorry, Claire.
No. No, you know what? It's not your fault. If you say no, he can just fire you.
No, it was mainly my fault.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Wasn't until you stripped off and danced naked on his desk he took any notice whatsoever. No, come on, it's not the first time. Someone else is here today could tell you that.
Claire!
No, I'm not trying to get at you, Maureen. I'm just fed up with him.
Whoa, you and Mr. Boldo?
No, not for long.
Claire, come back to the group and we'll just cobble this together, okay?
Claire, it was more my fault than his. I feel really ashamed.
Don't you try and make me feel better.
It's true. I made the moves.
Oh, you couldn't be that desperate.
Oh, thank you very much.
Oh, you're not exactly God's gift.
You know what? I'm out of here.
You just sit down!
Greg, if you leave, he'll go to jail.
I don't care.
I do. If he goes to jail, it's not going to be pretty, mate, I promise you.
I'm not going to jail. I'll kill myself first.
Greg, stay, please. For my sake.
I gave this kid a job. And look where it got me. Look.
Sit down, Greg. You owe her that much.
Owe her? Happened 3 times. You know, you found out. You made my life hell.
Greg, listen. Greg, if a guy like Wayne goes to jail, it's the end for them. I've seen it before.
What do you mean, a guy like me? What am I, some sort of freak or something?
No, you're not a freak, mate. You like people. You trust them. You're not rat cunning. They'll make a monster of him. You don't want that on your conscience.
You fucking leave, mate, and we'll really do a job on you, Jaguar.
Barry.
Look, I don't want to go to prison. I just want to get back to work.
So I have to listen to these threats and her insults all afternoon. Is that what this is about?
You don't. I'll fix it.
Oh, for
I'll
God's
fix it.
sake,
Greg.
I've just found out you've been having an affair with a woman half your age. You don't think I'm entitled to be a little bit angry?
Claire, it was really more my fault.
Yeah, right.
Claire, can you sit down? Claire, sit down, please. Claire, please.
Claire, it really was more my fault than his.
Oh, yeah. Once you're in the grip of his animal fucking magnetism, you just couldn't help yourself.
Actually, it was far more mundane than that. I dragged myself out of bed one morning with the thought of yet another wildly interesting day writing letters to idiots about clamps and tubes and construction schedules and I don't know, I just thought, no. Anything has to be better than this. I spent 2 days organising the itinerary for your 8 weeks in Tuscany and Provence. I'd picked the charming cottages and the fabulous restaurants, and I just found myself thinking, why not me?
Hey, Julie. Hey, go home.
I'm going. I just want to fix up these bookings.
Yeah, tomorrow.
I screwed them up. I want to fix them. Don't want the boss getting angry with me.
Okay, I'm sorry about getting grumpy, all right?
No, you were right. I've got you with 3 more stopovers than you need. For saving $200, you're going to spend half your holiday in the airport.
All right. Okay, well, listen, don't stay up too late, all right?
Claire's a lucky lady.
Oh, yeah, why's that?
Good-looking husband like you takes her on nice trips to Tuscany and Provence.
You should have a chat to her.
She doesn't appreciate it.
No, she loves it. It's just, marriage. Doesn't matter what you do, it's just never enough. I suppose it keeps me on my toes,
Greg, before you go, just have a look at this itinerary.
Yeah, it's much better. Hey, yeah, Claire, it's me. Yeah, sorry I couldn't get to the phone before. Huh? No, it's been a nightmare dealing with clients. Yeah, no, I missed that. What'd you say?
Claire, I'm not a brilliant PA. If I was, I wouldn't be working for your husband. I'd be in some merchant banker's world headquarters, meeting young, unmarried, international business hotshots. But, the truth is I'm pretty average. The only reason I get work is because of the way I look. And that's not going to last forever.
So, what happened?
Well, I knew it was the case. I just wouldn't be in it.
I thought of you, believe it or not. I thought anyone who can put up with nearly 30 years of Greg has bloody well earned Tuscany and Provence.
I knew she was doing this. But I never had any intention of leaving Claire, ever.
Well, if you didn't, you were a good liar. I'm sorry, Claire.
Julie, this is about what happens to Wayne. Come on, please stay.
It was stupid from the start. I'm so sorry, Claire. I'm really sorry. Okay, I am really sorry, Claire.
Jack, is this hugging and shit normal, mate?
Yeah, bit of hugging's usually pretty normal.
Yeah, right.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should go.
No, stay. Come on.
Yeah, she made the moves, yeah? She made the moves. Just,
Yeah, right. Maureen, I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to drag you into this.
I should have apologised to you too.
Oh, man. Let's just all hug each other and get it over with.
I should have apologised to you years ago. I swear to you, Claire, I wasn't after Tuscany. Spaghetti and meatballs is my limit.
It's not your fault.
Well, it was. It was flattering to have some bloke who wasn't a total deadbeat pay me some attention.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm not a total deadbeat.
You're better than most.
Oh, hang on. Someone just said something nice about me. Am I dreaming?
Anyone else got an affair they want to talk about? No? Good. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Claire, please, come sit down.
Is that why you stopped working for him? Because she found it.
Yes, Wayne.
She was out of a job for months.
I know, mate. I was trying to help. Oh, do you have to actually sit together?
Okay, Richard, you're the foreman. Let's get back to the workplace. Claire said the work's been slipshod, there's been accidents, absenteeism, mistakes. You got some problems over there, haven't you?
Jack, we're doing as little as we can get away with, mate, because he's paying as little as he can get away with.
Oh, Greg, look, if you want to do something about the morale around the place, then for fuck's sake, just pay the going rate.
Pay whatever I could pay. Richard, okay? Tell him. Therese, tell him. Tell him how close to the edge we were, will you? Please. Please, give him all the facts.
Our operating profit is quite slim.
Tell him what our profit was last year.
$2,000.
$2,000 with a turnover of millions. That's how close to the win we are.
Okay, let's talk about your cost structure. Wages, materials, management package.
How much do you pay yourself a year, Greg?
That's my business, okay?
Greg,
When I called around, there was a lot of anger about how much you're paying yourself.
I get what any CEO with our sort of turnover would get, okay?
Okay. Therese?
You have no right to ask her.
Therese, you don't have to answer if it's going to make things difficult for you.
Greg pays himself twice as much as he should, in my opinion.
Therese!
It's made me angry for a long while. Not just the salary, the perks, the travel. It's just made me so angry. I have to break the law to get the accounts through the auditor.
That's bullshit. That's absolute bullshit.
I have to break the law and I hate it.
That's a lie!
I've been applying for other jobs for years. I would have got out years ago, but I'm hopeless at interviews.
Listen, every company interprets the law to their advantage, okay? That's what they do.
You're very sorry now. Conference in Brisbane? Like hell. They were both on Hayman Island for a week and I had to fudge it all.
Therese?
Conference in Adelaide? Like hell. Trips around the Barossa in the best hotels. It went on and on. I'm off-putting, am I? Okay. I don't go out drinking and flirting and chatting away about nothing like you do, pushing myself forward as if I was God's gift to the universe like you do. Okay, but I don't go cheating on someone as decent as Claire. I don't go ripping off the firm for thousands and thousands of dollars to sleep with the boss on luxury holidays. Dollars that could have gone to the men out there who actually work. And if I did do it and got caught out, I'd be sensitive enough to realise I couldn't just expect to shrug it all off with a few tears and hugs.
Therese, is this helpful?
It is to me. Crocodile tears. In a week or two, you'll be out finding some other victim to get your hooks into.
Finished?
I hope so.
How'd your little hate spasm? Make you feel good? Now, just for your information, I won't ever be getting involved with a married man ever again.
Okay.
Okay, I had a few holidays, a bit of sun, a few very good meals, one bottle of Grange Hermitage. You know what I'd really love more than anything? It's pathetic as it sounds. A good husband and a couple of kids.
Okay, let's get back on track. Greg, you're paying yourself too much. Your accountant just told us that. You should pay yourself less and more to the boys on the floor. What do you reckon?
If we could claw back the market share we've lost, the extra wages would more than pay for themselves.
That's your accountant speaking, Greg.
It's fine in theory, but really, what's it going to solve? What, I give $2 more an hour to everyone, and they're going to flog their guts out for me? Dream on.
No one's ever going to flog their guts out for you, Greg.
See?
Look, 8 weeks in Europe, Italian cooking lessons. No one's ever going to flog their guts out for you, mate, but just pay them what they should be paid and they won't sabotage you.
Listen, I don't mean any disrespect, boss, okay? But from where I stand, anyone with a wife like your wife is bloody lucky, yeah? And all you do is cheat on her.
So you're my favourite person? No. Okay? But listen, pay us fair and we won't bitch and moan about you, mate. You pay us fair and we won't fucking sabotage you.
You waste your money on idiotic things anyway.
Like what?
Oh, that stupid yacht. All you do is sail it down to Tasmania once a year and get sick as a dog and come second last. You try to compete against real money and they laugh.
Nobody laughs.
Yeah, they do. You're not in the big league, Greg. It's time you realised.
Big league. I employ 72...
We don't need a fleet of luxury cars. We don't need a huge holiday house we never go to. We don't need to drink such expensive wine. And we certainly don't need that ridiculous yacht.
Does your accountant have a view on the yacht?
Listen, just tell me where it's moored and I'll sink the bloody thing.
If Mr. Baldoni just took a normal CEO package, we could afford a more generous wage structure.
Greg, there seems to be a consensus forming.
Well, what are you now all of a sudden, like a management consultant?
If I was, I'd be charging you a hell of a lot more and telling you a hell of a lot less. Therese, you're telling us that if Greg stopped hurling his lunch up into the bay and drank cheaper wine, $2 extra an hour is completely feasible, yeah?
Absolutely.
Yeah, mate, it would. And if you combine that with letting us in on what the hell's going on around the place, we might be getting somewhere, mate.
What's going on?
Yeah. How the firm's travelling. Mate, is the work coming in? We're going to be trying a new computer scheduling system like Dynans. But at the moment, there's no communication of any sort, all right? It's like we don't bloody exist.
You telling me you'd be interested in that sort of stuff?
Yeah, no, I would be interested in that sort of stuff, mate. And I might even say one or two nice things about you when I was down at the pub drinking instead of bitching and bad-mouthing like everyone else.
You telling me that those two deadheads like Macca and Nookie would be interested in that sort of stuff?
And Macca and Nookie are fucking idiots, okay? They're barely interested enough in the world to keep breathing, Jack.
Look, if those two went, a lot of our problems would disappear overnight.
And if you sent Adrian back to finish his uni course.
He hates it.
After 6 months working for us, I think you'll find he sees it in a more positive light.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Greg, listen, he doesn't want you to think he can't hack it.
He was hinting to me a couple of weeks ago he's reconsidering things.
Is there anything else I should do?
Well, in my opinion, which isn't, of course, worth much since I'm just the company harlot, you should give Richard the job you promised him and make a keen foreman.
Hell yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, you should give Wayne a good redundancy package.
Wayne? He smashed my car, put me in a neck brace.
It wasn't his fault. They've been picking on him since he came.
You work twice as hard as most of them. It's wrong to just sack
No, I
him.
don't want a package. I want my job
Tell
back.
you what, why don't I just stay at home and you two run the place?
They're talking sense, Greg. Just listen for a change, will you?
Sorry, Mr. Baldoni. I didn't mean to say all these things, but it's what I've been thinking for a long while.
I don't want a package. I want my job back.
I don't know if that's possible, Wayne.
No. You don't understand. That job is my life. I mean, these guys, they hate it, but I love it because, you know, you start with nothing and you end up doing something. I love this job. This job is my life. I love it. It's my life.
Jesus, give the guy a fucking break, will ya? You're all carrying on about your own little problems, and this guy's dying in front of you. Do you know anything about him? Do you know what he and his mum went through? Any of you know about his old man? Jack, I just want a few minutes to talk about what these two have been through.
Go for it.
When I first met this guy, he used to come to school with black eyes and bruises. Any of you ever met his dad? Well, you are lucky. Fucking pig.
You fucking thick, you fucking little moron!
My old man's a bit of a drunk, and, you know, you can understand it a bit more when he lost it, but Stan never had more than a few beers. He lost it when he was sober.
The game's top goal kicker has the chance to add to his impressive CV. He's got a chance to win the game for Arsenal in these dying
Dad!
minutes.
Dad, we're just watching the car.
Wayne. Dad's trying to watch the game right now,
Jesus Christ, what's fucking happening?
But you said we could go for a drive once I'd finished.
Wayne, you don't want to bother your dad.
Oh, you're such a fucking hole woman. I asked your opinion. And you can stop your fucking yelling.
It's just at the end of the driveway.
Oh, come on, Stan. He's been out there slaving for hours.
Hey, how's I'll teach you a fucking lesson, eh? And you gotta fucking learn to listen. You fucking thick, you fucking little moron!
They're 2 points up with seconds to play. Sheeny's men will go through to the grand final. Essendon will win this one. What a match, what a performance.
What the hell's going on here? What the fuck? You fucking stupid prick!
Dad, please!
No,
Dad!
What did I tell you? I found me fucking...
Get off me! What have you done? What's it done?
I knew that I should have got the kids out of there. I just had no idea where to go. And so I thought the best option was to keep Wayne away from Stan.
You finally stood up to your dad?
Well, yeah, he abused my mum. So, you know, I just lost it, that's all.
You know, Wayne had finally grown up and filled out. Finally, Stan had met his match. I shouldn't have, but I bloody cheered. I can't believe this, Stan! What exactly? How the hell do you expect me
I'm gonna
to
take
do
anymore. I'm gonna
now?
blow your
Don't
brains
speak
out.
to me like that. Thank
What are you
you,
gonna do,
Stan.
huh? I'm gonna
Don't
fucking
touch
blow
me,
your brains.
Stan! How dare you speak to me
fucking
like that
back
now?
off. What are you gonna do?
Touch
Oh,
me.
it's gonna be fucking
Don't
gonna shoot
touch me, Stan!
What's this? What's this fucking thing? What's fucking thing with it? Drop me back! Fucking drop me back! Come on! Fucking drop me back! Don't do it! Fucking having to fucking kill you!
Serves you bloody right, you pig!
Fucking touch her again, I'll fucking kill ya! I'll be back! I'm gonna blow your fucking heads off.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Get off me! 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 Get o
He didn't shoot us, though. He shot himself instead. I didn't want to go to the funeral, but my mum made me.
Wayne's had it tougher than any of us ever did. You know, if he's a bit touchy, then you can see why. Me and some of his other mates will kick in and help him pay off your no-claim bonus, Mr. Baldoni. If you get rid of those two troublemakers, he won't give you any more shit, will you, Wayne, mate?
Nope.
We've got a few loose ends we need to tie up before we ask Greg to make a decision like that, mate.
Well, you've all heard what he's been through.
Yeah. It's been good that you told us, but we can't ask Greg to make a decision like that unless he's heard all the facts.
Anyone who's been through that sort of shit's going to be touchy.
Yep.
So what's the problem?
Barry doesn't think there's a problem, Hakeem.
Jesus, Jack, of course there's a problem. What are we doing here? Okay? Mate, the fact is, when he gets crazy, when he gets angry, he's fucking dangerous. Right? He's dangerous, mate.
Barry?
He's got a temper. You just got to learn how to handle him.
Do you always know how to handle him, Barry?
Wayne, you didn't tell him. Ah, shit.
He just told me to trust him and tell him about all the times I lost it.
Wayne.
It's all right, man. We trust him.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have, mate. He's not on your side. He just sits in the
It's all
centre,
right, buddy.
mate.
I trust him, all right?
Barry, what happened?
Oh, he got mad at me.
You got a bit more than mad, mate.
I got me dad's gun.
Wayne, mate. Oh, he's got a temper, you know. We all know that.
You had to get an AVO out against him, didn't you?
Yeah, for a day or two, until he calmed down. Oh, shit, I just had a young baby and Tess was terrified.
Jack, what's an ABO, mate?
Apprehended violence order.
It was only for a few days, and then we talked it out and everything was fine.
Well, no, I wasn't fine. I just wasn't going to shoot you anymore.
Must have been a relief.
You didn't need to bring that up.
I think I did. If you're asking Greg to take Wayne back, it's only fair that he has all the facts.
Wayne says he loves that job, mate. He is telling the truth. You know, he talks about it all the time. Do any of the rest of you go off and see your car show, 10 times to look at your stance?
Like, Barry, I have nightmares about scaffolding, mate. I seriously wouldn't go to any place I worked on.
See? Have a heart, all of you.
All right, mate. Thanks.
Have a bloody heart.
We've all got hearts, Barry, and they're all bloody. We've also got heads. And Wayne's tendency to lose his is why we're here today. It's a problem we've got to deal with, and it's a problem we can't ignore. I'd like to backtrack a little bit. There's a few things that haven't happened that I think should, and there's a few things that have come out that are worrying to me. Therese? You okay?
I just got panicky. He was in my car and telling me I had to drive off.
They told me you were shy. You know, I'm really sorry. I am. I'm sorry. Because you were the nicest person in that whole place. I'm sorry.
You are sorry, aren't you, Wayne?
Yeah. I mean, I'd give her a hug, but I just get scared again.
No, hey, no more bloody hugs, all right?
Anybody else here who's sorry? Richard? You think yourself as a fair and reasonable guy, don't you?
He is.
That's what I thought. But something came out today that really shocked me. And I'm not easily shocked. Hakeem, you said you've been in this country since you were, what, 8?
Yeah, 8.
He speaks like an Australian. He thinks like an Australian. He's an Australian. Isn't he, Richard?
Sure.
Could you tell us again what was written on the chair in the yard, mate?
Oh, we've been through that.
Hakeem said it read, Al-Qaeda eats here. Is that right, Richard?
We've been through that.
I don't think we have. I think we've been through the fact that the work is hard and boring and monotonous, unless you get a kick out of it like Wayne does. I think we've been through the fact that you feel underpaid and unappreciated. I think we've been through the fact that that leads to taking the piss as the only form of amusement. I think we've been through all that. But does that really justify the joke?
I told you, Nookie and Mac would have made my life hell if I tried to stop.
Should Nookie and Mac be having so much influence over everything?
They're arseholes, Jack. Man, they don't even bother to come here.
They never want to come. I mean, I phoned Nookie and he said he didn't want to spill his guts to a fairy like you.
I don't think you're a fairy. It's just what he said.
It's okay, mate. I've only said a few words to him on the phone, so he must be a pretty quick judge of character.
Well, they think everyone's a fairy, just, you know, if they don't do what we do.
Oh, well, they got a sophisticated map of the world in their little heads, haven't they? Richard, are they really that terrifying?
They're a pair of vicious pricks. I mean, Harkim's not the only one who's copped it from them. I have. They made my life a misery for years.
Yeah, they call him Candlebum Boy.
Oh, shit.
Please explain.
I've got 4 kids. You know, things are pretty tight financially. Marg makes these, their perfume candles and stuff like that. And we took out a stall at the Dingley Market to make a few bob. And those two found out. Sure, I should have stood up to him, but it's easier said than done. Yeah, I should have stood up to him. It's bloody terrible what we did to you, mate, wasn't it? Hey?
Yeah, it was.
Mate, I'm sorry.
Sorry, mate, I don't know what pressure you're under.
I'm bloody weak. No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, come here. I appreciate that, all right?
All right.
It takes a big bloke to say that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Hey, I should have stopped what was happening to young Wayne, too.
Nah, mate, no. That was my fault. All right?
Wayne, mate, look. I thought it was a joke. I didn't want it to cost you your job.
And I was a total arsehole, Wayne. Oh, I mean, of all the guys working here, you never harmed anyone. Yeah, I was a total arsehole. And I'm sorry, okay? I'm genuinely sorry, mate. Hang on, mate. Hang on, Jesus. No more hugs, please. Just shake it out, all right? Okay. Fuck you now.
All right. Well, let's go and have a beer.
Not quite yet, mate. We haven't quite finished. Do you know why you were sacked now?
Yeah, I beat up Richard.
And he wasn't even the one that hurt you, was he?
No.
But you hurt him pretty badly, didn't you?
Yeah.
So what did Greg have to do?
He had to sack me.
So it's Greg's fault?
No, it's Hakeem's fault.
Mate. Well, Hakeem's just apologised to you. Wayne, sometimes you pretend you can't understand when you bloody can, and I'm getting fed up with it.
Fair go, mate.
Barry, every time he does the dumb act, you're there to protect him. That might make you feel really good about yourself, but it doesn't help him a bit, believe me.
Well, I'm not going to say sorry to him. He sacked my mum. She was out of a job for weeks, mate. She couldn't stop crying.
Do you know why she was crying now, Wayne? Come on, mate, make an effort.
He's a shit.
Is he, Maureen?
Wayne, when you were out of a job and I was desperate, I called Greg and he put you on the payroll without a moment's hesitation.
No one's forcing you to do anything, Wayne. But you have to remember, these people have come and put their pride on the line to say sorry to you. Now, you're not Einstein, but you are not stupid either. I know you're not. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you're thick. Are you thick, Wayne? Are you gonna hide behind what your dad did to you for your whole life?
Steady on, mate.
Shut up, Barry. This is his call. For once, mate, it is your call.
What am I supposed to do?
Say sorry to him. For bashing his car, for putting his life at risk, and for feeling totally entitled to do it. That's what you've got to do. If you don't want to do that, we can call the whole bloody thing off. There's nowhere to hide, Wayne. You can either control your temper or you can't, but if you can't, you face the consequences.
I kind of got myself into a little bit of shit here today. I'm about to get myself into a little bit more. But I'm gonna tell you something. Your mother is one of the last people in the world that I would deliberately hurt. When I sacked her,
I suffered. When I sacked you, I suffered. Because I knew how much it would hurt her. Now, I know Claire's not going to like me saying any of this. But I've said it.
Nothing I didn't know already.
If you believe everything you've heard here today, I'm nothing but a vain and stupid prick. But I wasn't too stupid to know what was going on. Julie filled me in on the whole setup, from go to woe. And I sat back just like the rest of them and started laughing. And in a way, that makes me worse than everyone else. Because I knew exactly how sensitive you were about not having a girlfriend. Your mother broke down one night and cried and cried and cried, telling me about it. I'm not saying what you did was right. But I'm not saying what I did was right either.
I'm sorry.
Sit down.
Thank you, Greg. Okay. What do we do about all this?
Mr. Baldoni, if you give me my job back, I promise I won't do that again. And I will pay for your car.
Wayne, we've been talking about the issue of your short fuse, and it's not something that's just going to disappear. Greg needs to go away and think.
Mac and Nookie were the troublemakers.
I've been wanting to get rid of Mac and Nookie for forever. But every time I do, Richard says you guys will all walk.
Oh, good bloody cheer. Look, Mr. Baldoni, you sack Nookie and Mac, you put up the rates $2 an hour and nobody's going to walk, mate. And I mean nobody.
Can't make that decision right now. It's not the time nor place.
Okay, if that's how you feel.
Well, Jack, it's not the time nor place, really.
Well, I think we've made some resolutions. We can capitalise on them. Usually I write up an agreement and we all sign it.
I'll have to go away and think about Wayne.
Okay. Well, what about Hakeem's idea of regular workplace meetings between the management and the workforce? Talk about, you know, ideas, how the firm's running. What do you think?
And a weekly newsletter. My last firm did that. It was great.
Give a summary of the monthly accounts.
Profit share bonuses for increased productivity.
Hey, hang on.
But none of this will work until you get rid of Mac and Nookie.
I'm not paying them huge redundancy payments.
Hey, Greg, sign them up for one of my communication skill building courses. I guarantee they'll quit within half an hour.
And what's this summary of monthly accounts? What, so whatever I get, it's all there for everyone to see?
Switch a lot of your package to profit share like everyone else.
Hang on. Listen. Who said anything about profit share yet? I'm not going to let myself be railroaded into this, Jack.
No, and you shouldn't be. You've got to be happy. You've got to be happy. Everyone's got to be happy.
Mac and Nookie go. Adrian goes back to university. Richard gets the manager's job he should have had.
Greg, should I write this down?
Yeah, you can.
No. Greg, can I write that down?
The power behind the throne, mate.
Wages go up $2 an hour.
Newsletter.
Profit share, account disclosure.
Harkin for foreman.
He the best man for the job?
Bloody oath.
Greg, what do you think?
Absolutely, he's delighted, right?
No, we actually can't railroad him. He's got to sign this himself. Greg, what do you think?
Like I wouldn't sign.
And he sells that stupid yacht.
Hey, that has nothing to do with this, okay?
Actually, in fairness, Claire, that has nothing to do with this. That's between the two of you.
Well, if he wants us to stay together, we're going to have to come to an agreement about something other than a yacht.
Claire, look. I'm sorry, honey. I you know I never meant to hurt you. Please.
I know. Because you weren't thinking about me at all, were you? You are a vain, selfish bastard. And the truth is, I suspected something was going on, but I let it ride, so I guess you could say it's partly my fault. I let myself be bribed by those fabulous 2 months holidays. But you gotta know, Greg, that unless you start telling me something I actually want to hear, unless you show me something, anything that's left for us, I will be on the phone to the best divorce lawyer in town.
Okay. You two have got a lot to work out together. Greg, Claire, I wish you the best of luck. Back to the main agenda, Wayne.
Mr. Baldoni, please give me my job back. I promise I won't do it again.
I can't make the decision right now, Wayne.
Okay, Hakeem, if you were made foreman, what would you say about Wayne?
What I'd say, Wayne, mate, I don't want to hurt you, but you're a bloody risk.
Nah, man, we just shook hands.
Yeah, mate, I know we shook hands, okay? But it's a bit like working with a time bomb, mate. I don't know when you're going to go off.
No, I won't, I promise.
Listen, Wayne, you're always going to be a bit like that, mate. Yeah, I can handle him, Jack, but a probation period would be best.
Okay. You know what that means?
Yeah, fuck up, I'm out.
Yep, fuck up once and you are out. No one will care how much you love the job this time, Wayne. If you fuck up, you're out.
Yeah, I fuck up, I'm out. I won't.
6 months probation.
6 months.
Look, I'm not even here. Oh. A year.
Yeah.
A year. You fuck up and the next year you're out. You understand, Wayne?
1 year?
1 year, yeah, yeah, yeah.
1 year, okay.
Yep.
1 year.
Yep. Now, can we go and get a drink now? Got me job back.
Not yet, Wayne.
Yeah.
Not yet, Wayne. Almost. I've got drinks and food upstairs for everyone. At the end of it, I'd like us to all sign the agreement. I want to thank you for today, for your honesty, for your commitment. Good work, people.
Yeah. Now let's go and get pissed. Yeah, got me job back. Go get some piss. Let's go, eh? Oh, yeah.
Foreman material, mate.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks, mate. Manager.
That's on.
Thanks, Greg. Fucker of a day.
Hey, Jack. Hey, well done, mate.
Thanks. Keep an eye on him.
Yeah, we will.
Hey, Barry. Thanks for coming.
Thank you. I think this has been one of the best days of my life. I'm so glad you're not down in mine still.
Oh, actually, I never was actually down in mine. I was a security officer on the surface. But it sounds cooler if I say I was down there, and it gives me cred with these guys.
You don't need any cred with me.
You got a complex young man there, Maureen. You got a long road ahead of you.
Yeah, I know. But I don't have a son that's going to be turned into an animal in prison. Thank you.
No, it's not me. It's the process. Sometimes it works.
Sometimes it doesn't.
Well, sometimes I have to break up fights. Sometimes I actually start fights. Good luck, Maureen.
Yeah, Mum's giving me a stick because I forgot to say thank you.
It's all right, mate. She's a good mum.
Yeah, she's all right, I guess.
Hey, do me a favour. Yeah. Next time you want to fuck up, you think about what it's going to do to her, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's good advice.
It is good advice.
Yeah, it is.
Son of a beer.
Hey, are you coming?
Yeah, I'll see you up there.
All right.
There's a tiny little private piece of me. I don't go there too much, and I keep it locked away far from
Hey,
the
I got the
light.
foreman job. Yeah. Is Stevie there?
But if you wait patiently, I might eventually show you. There's a tiny little broken part of me. It's tender to touch, and I try to bandage it so I don't damage it. But if you tread carefully, I might reluctantly show you. 'Cause my walls are high, so start climbing, don't fall. Well, you might never understand me at all. It's a long way to halfway to nowhere, so start walking. My walls are high, so start climbing, don't fall. Well, you might never understand me at all. It's a long way to too much to see that undead piece of me. If you stand brave with me, I might reluctantly show you. There's a tiny little empty part of me that you need to fill. It's cold and it's dark inside, so warm me with your light. And if you find that it's too hard, don't say I never warned you. 'Cause my walls are high, so start climbing, don't fall. You might never understand me at all. It's a long way to halfway to nowhere, so start walking. My walls are high, so start climbing, don't fall. You might never understand me at all. It's a long way to halfway to nowhere, so start walking.
Learning what love is, tried chaining at the hip, telling everything. I led you out into that sea, came close to drowning in our history, and tied you up in a lover's dream. If you let me be real, I promise you, won't ever be your creature of habit. At the restaurant, his tired eyes, no talking. Now I realize that was us, never again. Prefer to break your heart than feel nothing. Might pull you down, might make you bleed. You may regret ever loving me. I'll never be your creature of don't care how long, how far, who knows me? If your gun is too strong, you are my right and wrong. All I need to know is you're free from that creature of